To me, Cosmic Highway is a very high and respectable C tier. It's not really bad towards a D or F tier, but it's not really good to where I could comfortably put an A, B, or even an S tier. It really encapsulates or showcases what Season 2 Satellite Scramble really is. It showcases all of the new obstacles, and it just does really well to showcase the space theme that the season was really going for. It showcases the ion thrusters, the moving punchers or boxing gloves, but overall, like, it's a very straight shot map with a lot of trouble for newbies, just because if you fall once, you're done. And I really like the fact that it adds this little hint of difficulty to new players. It doesn't really give them a lot of mercy like some other maps may do in this list. When you understand how this map works and you're jumping around, there's not really a lot of different ways you can play this map. This map is just really meant to be played one way. You could do like a shortcut where you could actually jump on top of the bollard and potentially get boosted forwards and hit a jump pad or a bounce pad. However, really just not much I can really comment about this map. It's a respectable and high C tier in my opinion, maybe borderline B tier, but for now it's a high C tier. Frantic Factory. Now, depending on if you're playing this map in solos or in squads, I'll give this a little bit different scoring. For me in solos, it's a very simple map. Like, it's just 5 points. Literally what I do is I just camp on the treadmill towards the end of the map, and I literally just stay there and I walk on top of the button. The thing with Frantic Factory is if the button is flat, you don't have to jump on top of the button, you can just walk on top of it. To be honest, it's just like, once you understand how the map works and if you just camp in one place, you can literally get all the points. And I will say, in squads, you can actually kind of carry your teammates. As long, obviously, if they're doing nothing at all, it'd be very, very difficult to do so. But it's one of those rare maps where you're actually able to carry your teammates if you get really lucky with, with the buttons spawning in. For me, I really want to give this a C tier, but I really do think it should be, for now, be in very low B tier. Just because, if you want to frantically run around and play, you can actually do like little cool little jumps and, not have to walk all the way around and use the bounce pads to go differently and position yourself differently. You can do a little cool little skips and strats around the map if you really, are trying for that type of stuff. Hexaterrestrial, honestly, in my opinion, this map is freaking A tier. I really enjoy the concept of just hexagon, but the final layer, but the tiles respawn. I really enjoy just, trying to double jump this map or doing slow diving or just trying to maneuver around people. And especially the blast ball variant, which sadly, when I'm recording this video, the blast ball variant has been removed from the game. I really enjoy the blast ball variant. It was very chaotic. It just, in general, this map, like, I like the aspect of the wall or the zone closing in akin to other battle royales in its own way. Now, a map that I definitely will think it's high A tier, maybe even below S tier, is Hyperdrive Heroes. I know a lot of people are probably sick of getting this map in squads, but the thing with me is I don't play squads or duos all that much. It's either solo show or the limited time modes. So I definitely do not get this map enough, and I really enjoy whenever I get this map. I believe that at one point this map was only squads only. Now I think it's in solo shows. I just love how, just people die on this map, in 2 zones, in the beginning and in the baton zone. Just people, they die. I love this map. Is really fun. It definitely takes hoverboard heroes and definitely puts its own little twist with the ion thrusters and stuff. I really enjoy this map. I just have no way of properly explaining it. I really like this map. It's high A tier for sure. Pixel Painters. This one, I absolutely want to give it an F tier. I absolutely hated this map when it first came out. People were either clueless on how it works or people were just griefing like mad. Like, it just, like, literally one teammate can ruin this entire map. Just one teammate. But as people got better at the map and people start to understand how it works, it can become really fun, especially if you're in a voice call with your friends. For now, I don't want to give it an F tier because I don't truly think it deserves that, because if you play with good teammates, it can definitely be really fun. But in my good conscience, I just cannot give it anything above a D tier just because of the way it's laid out, that one of your teammates could potentially ruin it easily. Space Race. This map, along with Cosmic Highway and Star Chart, are the 3 maps that, as I'm recording this video, has actually been removed from the game. It's funny how 62% of the maps for the new season are removed. I find that really hilarious. I do understand why Space Race and Cosmic Highway are gone. Actually, I don't understand why Cosmic Highway is gone. I believe it could have been because of performance issues, but I'm not really sure about that. Space Race was removed because of the low gravity zone flashing constantly on the switch port, which the switch port is not very well made, to be frank with you. But honestly, this map, I really enjoyed playing this map whenever it was on, because I like the map. It gives me very like Skyline Stumble vibes, and it's funny how that map is also very neon-esque, or very, you know, almost SpaceX in the design. But overall, I think I'll maybe, out of like Cosmic Highway and Space Race, I would rather get Space Race, because you can actually do some, you know, pretty cool things, and I think I'm definitely going to put it in B tier. Actually, no, I'm going to put it above Frantic Factory. Like, while I do enjoy Frantic Factory, I definitely like the little shortcuts and just the different diverging paths that you can actually do, which I definitely think Cosmic Highway is lacking. It's very straightforward, whereas Space Race, you can kind of diverge path. You can do an easier path, or you could do a more difficult path. You could do little jump dives and just little skips and optimizations you can actually do on this map. And I like the inclusion of the ion thrusters actually being like an elevated platform. Then you can jump dive on top of the actual pipe, and then you can make your way forward, or you could jump on the last ion thruster and then get on directly to the last platform. So it's beginner friendly, and also gives slight intermediates a chance to actually find, you know, and qualify slightly faster. Star Chart. Wow, this map, I did not get this map a lot in the new season, and now that's been removed because of performance issues, if I recall correctly. Like, I really enjoy the concept of it. You know, if you just press the button and the little big map will light up and you have to find your pathways. I really enjoyed that. You know, like in general, like it's not a terrible map, to be frank, but it's not like any map that I can be like, oh my god, like, you know, it's definitely a very good. I'll give it a high C tier. Maybe I'll put it above. Although, you know, I might put it below Cosmic Highway, because I do think Cosmic Highway is a high C tier. I don't want people to think, oh, I'm giving this a very low C tier or anything. So for now, maybe C tier, maybe borderlines B tier. A lot of this map, and maps to me, in my opinion, really borderlines, you know, B tier or borderlines S tier, which is just not quite there. Tiptoe Finale, goodness gracious, I don't know, man. Just I'll put it above Pixel Painters. Actually, let me just move Pixel Painters, maybe like D tier around here. Like, it really, I just did not have good experiences with this map. Personally, I play with random squads a lot, and random squads usually are where newbies love to go for some reason. So I always get newbies who just don't play aggressively. You have to play aggressive at the start of this map, and they just like either sometimes they just forget the pathway, and like it just becomes really annoying. But I do understand RNG is Fall Guys. I understand it's always going to be a part of Fall Guys no matter what. But like, I just feel this map is just way too RNG for me. I would rather get Hexaterrestrial for sure.